Window settings. Hey, feel good. If you're following me just for the Honey Pop, we're not gonna be able to play that until we play that in Discord. So we're not gonna be able to play it now. I didn't realize it was a banned game. Let's see. It's done. Okay, there we go. And let me update my chat to Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, I am a little worried that you said you don't think I'm ready for it. Oh, cool. Awesome. All right. So we are going to definitely keep playing it then. Let me move this sucker back over here. There we go. Open that back so I can see you guys. And this game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Look at me getting a little worried. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I just want you to know I have anxiety. So if you agree that you're at least 13 years old and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing... How disturbing is this game? Oh, God. All these warnings are making me very nervous. Is this like dog days? School days? Wait. What fucking anime am I thinking of? Guys are making me so nervous. Okay, let me put this back over here. Hey! Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I don't see nobody. What are they talking about? Re-enter the game? You're missing some of the game? Okay. No center? Is it not? Are you not seeing it well? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. How about that? Is that better? Is that better? It doesn't look like I can play this one full screen. Okay. Well, if it's as disturbing as you say, then... Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is... Sayuri? My neighbor and good friend since we were children. For those of you who are new, please be aware that I am terrible at pronouncing Japanese names. And as far as I know, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say, Holy Dark. You guys should be able to see it better now, right? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh. Say or E? Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori. Okay, got it. Sayori. Ha ha ha. I overslept again. Not surprising. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like we were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's mean, Kiss. Maybe. Okay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. I'm fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Hell, I don't. Whatever you say, sorry. Thanks, Holy Dark, for that lovely sound effect. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kiss, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Sounds like me. And I haven't been looking either. Also sounds like me. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yay! Sounds like me. Okay, cool. Thanks, Holy Dark. I was talking about how I was worried about you, that you weren't going to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy right now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Just get a computer job. You trust me, right? Is she gonna bring me down into the depths of despair? I'm afraid. I am not your senpai in this. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry as much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her mind. Or head. Whoopsie. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh crap. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What's her club? Yeah, meanie. Sayuri is the vice president of the Literature Club. I don't know. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have all of this planned out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a few cupcakes. Free food. Yeah, let's go. I'd stop by for cupcakes too. I could totally use a cupcake. Oh my god, there's a really good cupcake place I haven't been to in so long. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. If you guys want to donate to my cupcake cause, you feel free to do so. The donate button is at the bottom. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third floor classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Is there anybody in here? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I'm a dude? Ah, Kiss. What a surprise. Either she's a bitch or I'm a dude. Am I a dude in this game? Ah, Kiss. What a surprise. Welcome to the club. Go drink your water, girl. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I guess I'm a boy. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Yeah, I'm a dude. Of course I am. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kiss. I'm a boy named Kiss. That's funny. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were once in the same class. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kiss. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about you make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Hopefully so far I'm saying the names right. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray level to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, kitties. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica. I follow. I like that cheer there, that emote. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you. Dummy. Ow, girl. All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You will keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I said you will, but you will. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Wait, are these going to be dirty books? Are these going to be dirty books? Is that what this is? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. Thanks for the cheer. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. This is not seeming you have to talk like they look on screen. Big voices. It's just not seeming like a bad thing so far. It doesn't sound like a mindfuck. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kiss, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsu's head suddenly perks up. Natsuki's. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacups with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Oh, isn't it amazing? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I hope this is not a horror thing. Hentai? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you just like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and expose your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yuri ain't saying nothing. I guess it's the same for Yuri? Whoops. I changed that a little bit. Somehow. Anyway, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, something weird happened. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Why is she upside down? Okay, this is weird. Hold on. Game looks frozen? Yeah, on my side it looks really weird. Hold on. How about that? Okay. Does that look better? Is it moving? No. It's getting some weird shit. Is there a way to go back? Damn it. Because I was not reading that. I was at Monika. The text changed. Yeah, more than that, the screen, looks like this, on my end, the screen changed. Text speed is the same. All of that. I don't know what happened. Sorry. I don't know what happened. It got weird for a second. Anyway, let me go back to history. Right now, is it showing the game for you? Let me try to look at it. Yeah, it's doing what I think it's doing. It's being weird. Okay, right there. There we go. I wonder what happened. Let's go big. And then let's go back small. I wasn't over here, but it almost looks like I did something different and I didn't. For scaling. Nope. Done. that. I would put it like right there. Okay, are you able to see it better? Save and reload. It's not showing me the bottom. There we go. Okay. I thought I saved the damn game. There we go. Okay. And then loading. Okay, I thought I was saving it. If it makes me go all the way back, I'm just gonna flip through it like really fast. But okay. Okay. And what's that? All right, does it look okay for you on the screen? Okay, so I do want to go look at the history, and let's see. So I was at, that way everyone is even. Sayori, yeah, let's do it. Monica, plus now that we have new member, I think it would help us to get a little bit more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kiss? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. And then, okay. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare blankly at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Kiss. You all. I'm defenseless against these three girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Cool. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a minute. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, I'm not seeing how this is a mindfuck. It looks perfectly normal. Dang it. You know, it did that shit again. I don't like the way the screen is looking. It looks like it, okay, no, it's doing that in this part too. It's just black on this side. Okay. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kiss, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh my gosh. Hold on a sec. I got a important text. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get right back onto the game. I'm just letting them know I'm streaming. Okay. And I am done. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Kiss, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I don't see this as being fucked up. I don't see how it's a mind fuck. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer with one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh crap. I have to write a poem? Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Shiny? Has anyone have a word they would like to pick? I like lollipop. And hopefully the lag is not so terrible this time. I want to see if I could put those ahead of, yeah. So, oh my god, is this gonna be a normal thing? Oh my god, crap! Did I write hopeless? Because I thought I wrote fantasy. Ooh, kiss. Gotta put my name. Ooh, bubbles. Universe. Nibble. That just seems like I should not go that far, but I'm just gonna go with that. Climax. Let's go. Feather? Giggle? Treasure? I hope I'm not supposed to be picking words that rhyme, because this might be the worst poem on the face of the earth. Whisper? Memories? I don't know what that word even means. Captive? Anime? Pleasure? Wonderful. Secretive. Doki Doki. I actually don't know what that word means, so maybe I shouldn't have picked that. Peaceful. Wonder what the hell kind of poem I just made. Hi again, Kiss. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kiss. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Terry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Ooh. No words for that one. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Nope, no need to pick words that rhyme. Eventually... No, wait, hold up, sorry. No need to... But you will eventually find out that each girl likes, so you can use words that the girl you're trying to date will like. Oh, okay. Don't worry, guys. Kiss always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Kiss can be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First off, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you would enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl being so accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. And I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't actually admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I got a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I'm a leecher? How? What'd I do? You're gonna judge. If you're gonna judge, you can just go through the glass on that door. Okay. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was your tone of voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Kiss. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking anime feminine poses. Probably like this. And it's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. Oh my god, I used to do that a lot. I used to read on windowsills. She passed the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Natsuki, chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier being close together like this. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scoots an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I don't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically, slice of life. A typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Somebody is very critical. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories, and and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Like, how touching are we talking about? I'm sorry, because I don't see where this is a mindfuck. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Huh. Good save. Okay. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Aha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Okay. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, you didn't? That's so sad. But thanks for stopping by the stream. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Kind of like anime. Already I'm kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated to other losers over time. But it was probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. She just called him a loser. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Seriously, what's up with the title? That's the name of the title? Did I mess it up? Let me see. That's the name of the game. Doki Doki Literature Club. What about anime? Oh crap. I didn't. I did not update it. Doki. You probably did. I don't even know if you meant that, but I forgot to change it from Huni Pop. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Aha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. She puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... No spoilers, Natsuki! Wait, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Yes, a lot of people say that, actually. A lot of people say that black girls don't like anime. A lot of people say girls don't like anime, which is really dumb, but... yeah, so yeah. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Oh shit. You're committed to a whole fucking series now, dude. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some of my shows if I try to get through this. But I guess that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? You watched Naruto? Do I watch Naruto? I have watched Naruto. I finished it, of course. And I do not watch Boruto. I'm probably gonna end up watching it only because I care about the last generation, but not the current generation. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Boruto? I watched the last Naruto movie and Boruto was in it and I couldn't stand him in the movie, so I didn't feel like watching a whole series about him. Monica. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on in a composition book. I can already see that Monica's pristine handwriting from where I could sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna go with Natsuki. How do I like this game? Well, Lauren said that it's a mindfuck, but I'm not really seeing it. I have no idea. This is the first time I've played this game. He says it's a mindfuck, and he didn't think I was ready for this game, but I'm not seeing where anything does anything. But then again, this is the first poem. I have no idea. And I think I found this one under dating sims, so I thought I'd be finding someone I crush on or something like that. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, haha, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. What? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if that's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? It did. It really did suck. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I don't know. Yeah, it's for a little bit. I don't get what hits hard about her poem. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but it made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I was here and just noticed the cam. Good. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Monica. Hi, Kiss. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, you could change her hair color. She looks too much like Sakura. No, the hair color right here is better. It's not pink. She doesn't look like Sakura. You mean the other girl? Oh, maybe that's why she's so bossy. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, cuz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Kiss. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Uh-huh. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read something by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling people all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but probably you won't find much filler in her poems. Hey Jacob, thanks for stopping by my stream. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. My sister doesn't like anime. Aw. Did I hear that Huni Part 2 is coming out? I didn't, and hopefully my chat thingy updated. Let me make sure. Yeah, it did. So yeah, just making sure. It's not like you have to worry about impressing. I missed the whole part, so let me. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay. Aha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized, wow, that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, that was surprisingly deep. The hair is getting in the way. Mine or hers? Hers was a pretty good poem, actually. I don't know about the retinas part, but... So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Me? And was that the main character's poem? That was Monica's poem. I don't know what kind of poem I write. It didn't tell me yet. I just picked words. And I don't think there is a main character as of yet. I'm gonna try and date one of these girls apparently. But right now, I don't know what they like. So I'm just trying to find out. She's showing out a little bit. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. The main character is a guy. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Thanks, Preacher, for hosting me. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. It would be hotter if it was a girl. Well, I'm a girl. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Hey, Preacher, thanks for stopping by and hosting me. I'm going to show it to Yuri. Okay, she doesn't look that interested. You going to get some food? Oh, come on. Don't tell me that. I'm hungry too. Anyone, feel free to donate to my hungry days. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough for time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. And not so wannabe? No, she's not cute enough. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. Ooh, you was a little bitch. Oh, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri busy buries her face in her hands. You can't be a bitch and then be like, I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. I actually don't know. This is my first time. I know that I'm gonna try to pick up on what they like and then see who I end up getting. If I'm lucky, it'll be a harem, but who knows? In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Hi, Kuna. not just, I don't know if I skipped something, not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. She sounds like an expert or whatever, but hi, I have no idea what just happened, but thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right, so we got, it might take you some time, but when it comes to, when it all comes with, oh, thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gave you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Natsuki was the nicest one so far. Well, okay, she wasn't exactly nice, but she at least liked the poem. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Ooh. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Can you have a side girl? Just one at a time. Damn it. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. No. She smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh crap. I have to listen to it now. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club? Oh crap. I gotta get all kinds of close to read this shit. Ghost under the light. The trinsels of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Is that bathe or breathe? I bathe. Calm, breathing air, the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. That was fucking hard to read, so yeah. It wasn't bad handwriting. It was just hard to read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. Especially in the US, they don't even... Is bathe? Okay, good. They don't even teach that shit anymore. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Those are big, but I keep getting about the cam because it's so small. The poems are big? Yeah. Are you into ghost theory? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kes. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to go to the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And so now Sayori, the old bestie. This is a good poem, Kiss. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Rudy, I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. I took a lot of migraine medicine and my brain is not working at its best capacity right now. You ever played Sims? No, I am gonna play Sims 4 though. It's one of the games on my list. Oh, you meant what about you? I'll tell you my brain. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kiss. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that really good people do. Okay, blurring. Thanks, Siri. How is this fucked up? This is not fucked up at all. I'm not sure if Siri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Oh. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? I'm gonna get the new one and try to date like 3 girls at the same time and see if one of them kills me. I wasn't expecting you to say that, and my freaking eyes bothering me, so hold up. Sorry, something's in my eye. Okay. I think. Sorry. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. You know, the ones that keep saying they're bad at this are the ones that have the best poems so far. You're in the very start of the game. You haven't even really started courting a girl yet. Okay. Oh crap! Is this like school day? Is this School Days? Is that the name of that fucking anime? We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I'll look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell kind of ending was that? Oh my god. 3 girls? You better watch that shit again. He was with the whole damn school. He was a major slut bag. Oh my. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm hungry too. Maybe she was hungry. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, that at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. C4? Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Which girl which girl killed him? School days? I don't know if everyone here has seen that, and I don't give spoilers. And I don't want to even say to watch that movie because I actually want to slap the person who told me about it. So I'm not even gonna put that up there. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Whoops. With my water. Okay. Apparently I woke up the dog. Sorry. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting once again. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Sorry, I got water up my nose. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively turns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? I always wonder why she did it. That part I didn't wonder. I never wonder why she did it. I just wasn't expecting that to happen. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Kiss did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Okay, this is good. This is classic girl bitchiness, which I haven't yet. And Kiss liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Ah! That's not what... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kiss appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. So they don't hate each other? They maybe kind of do. how do you even know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh shit, he about to get in trouble. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Who do I think would win in a fight? I put my hands on the small one. The Sakura look-alike. Well, you know what? I wasn't the ones whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kiss started showing up. Uh-oh. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Mickey. Uh-oh. She accusing her of padding her bra. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Kiss? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figure it out. And thanks for the heart. I like it. Help me explain that to her, Kiss. Wait. Is Hinata or Sakura stronger? That's kind of a trick question. Physically, people would think it would be Sakura, but I'm still going for Hinata. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey the complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary by limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, right, Chris? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Ah, shit. So of course that's gonna be... Okay. I'm chickening. I kind of feel like I want to chicken out here and ask for Sayori's help. Like, I think it'll be easier to bag Natsuki. Actually, it might be easier to bag Sayori, but she's kind of annoying. Like, her explanation of her poem was really she was extra with it. That's all I got. And condescending. So you gotta go? Okay. Get Hinata. But she's so condescending. God. I want to play Peacekeeper because if I side with Yuri, then I don't have a shot with Natsuki. She's thicker? Yeah, but according to Natsuki, she's been padding her bra. So, I mean, she's taller. But how much is she padding her bra? I don't know. It's, I don't want to get caught in... I don't want to ruin my chances with either one of them. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri... She turned her head. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. So how can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Kiss. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Either way, the other girl's flat. We have no proof that the... We actually have no proof that she's not, since we know she's stuffing her bra. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Okay, well, alright, I might have jumped the gun there. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. She rushes off. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. Now, these look real on Monica, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Okay, I'm not getting like any vibes from this president here. She seems to think I'm with Sayori. If I could only get the chance to talk to her a little more. Yeah, I see why you would go that way, but that was complete friend zone vibes that I'm getting there. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Well, it almost turned into a fucking fight, Monica. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kiss, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, crap. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems would turn out even better. Crap. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Wait, is the purple-haired girl just mean and not shy? Well, she's definitely shy, but she has a very high opinion of her writing. I'll put it that way, which is not bad. But the way she gave advice, I don't want to smack her. I really get why Natsuki was mad, but Natsuki's poem made no fucking sense. Which is not bad, but she also wants me to read an entire manga series that's a romance series that he has no interest in. So, really, either one of these girls are equally annoying for different reasons. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kiss, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Kiss, it's really nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Okay, so that can go two ways. It could mean she's slightly interested in him, but she wants him to like her friends. Or she has no interest in him and he should pick somebody else. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what this future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Who do you think I should be aiming for? I don't know, just get whoever's the easiest. You can always switch. I think I'm gonna go for Ditzy. Okay. Because I'm trying to think what the fuck Sayori's poem was about. I don't remember anything except for I want breakfast. Should I make it about food? Where are you going? Where are they going? Stop moving around. The poems. Food. I feel like I want... Not suicide. Good lord. Alright, clap them cheeks. Be excited. Any food? I don't know. Her shit didn't make... So Natsuki is the one that's cutesy. Wait, there's only 3 here. So I totally don't have a shot with the president. Nightgown? Not kawaii. Marshmallow! That's food. But it's also fluffy. God damn it. Maybe that's too cutesy. She likes uncontrollable? Look with vivid. Is there any more food? Go with summer. Judgment? I'm on the wrong page here. Damn, I really can't remember what her poem was about. I really only remember I want breakfast. Skirt? I definitely want to put romance in there. Wait, is this a test? Well, you're supposed to aim your poem at whichever girl you're trying to bag. And I'm aiming for Sayori. Because I have the most, she's the one I have the most access to. She already gets me and likes me. If her friends like me, I have an in. So I'm doing all this crap just because she acts anyway. And her other 2 bitches seem kind of crazy. And it doesn't look like I have a shot in hell with the president. Lazy? Okay. All those other chicks are unstable. Peaceful? The access makes it seem sinister? What? What? No. I mean, we're besties, and like I can go to her house. She can come to my house. I have to clean up her room anyway. Must get some ass out of it. Peace. Memories, right? Because you know we got memories together. I have insight to her, right? I already put my name in it last time. Nobody liked it last time. Well. Family? That sounds bad, but you know, making her feel like, you know, she's used to me and all that shit. When you're married, you're in the same, it's the same thing. I would add bed in there, but that might be a little too daydream. Ah, you're so right. Ooh, bouncy. Whirlwind? I think that sounds about right. That sounds like her. It's always, or skipping. A couple. I think both of either one of these two would work. I'm gonna go with skipping. I thought that said hoe for a second. Okay. Perfect. Nope. I already know that's Natsuki. Hope. Together. Play. Which girl is it? I'm looking. Sayori is the one that is my best friend, and she's the one that ended the fight. She does not. So the two with the biggest racks are Yuri and the president. The president didn't show any interest in me. Yuri is showing interest, but I am not 100% sure she's not patting her bra, and she's annoying. And I feel like I will be the only person that thinks she's annoying, which is a whole different kind of annoying as fuck. Point at her. This is Sayori. This one right here. Plus, you're right. This one does look like Sakura, and that really does not interest me. Ooh, laugh. Oh, okay. Why? You don't like Sayori? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kiss. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. See, I knew it. Food. See, this is my kind of girl right here. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. What? Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori. Thanks, Rudy, for the follow. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I think you're 50-50 Sayori and Natsuki. Fuck. You gotta go? I'm sorry. Get the pictures. Between them two, they're about the same size, but I would say Sayori is bigger. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. What? Don't give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Uh-huh. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. See, Yuri's kind of nosy, and she just thinks she's better than people. I wasn't listening or anything, and she's apparently lying. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Kiss to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you could responsibly... Oh, hell no. Okay. See, she doesn't understand what it is to like food. Sayori is just not my people. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. No, it ain't. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the... She said revolution. Retribution? That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there is a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have even come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Huh? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? I want that to happen to me! Cookie! I want cookies. There's no food! It's not fair. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth it to see your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks so good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, could you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she's a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's not true. Excuse me? It's true. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. You know, guys, I just realized that I completely went over. It's way past the time that I thought I would be done for tonight. I went way past my time. So I usually on what's today? Monday? Yeah, Monday, and at 1 o'clock, and it is now almost 2. So I'm going to save the game, and I'm gonna head to Discord after this and check some stuff out. So let me save. All right, now did I save it? I just want to make sure I actually saved it. All right. Uh-oh, it's still going. So I'm gonna join the Discord. My link is under the at the bottom of my page. My links are there. So if you'd like to join the Discord, we can. There are some games so we're only going to be able to play in Discord. You know why I wasn't scared? Because luckily I was looking at the chat and I saw it said jump scare. Ha ha ha! You thought you got me, but you didn't. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna head to Discord and we're gonna set up some stuff that we're only gonna play in there. And so this is it for tonight. So if you want to join the Discord, please do. The next time I stream is gonna be on Thursday. And I'm gonna have all my stuff back in the right settings and be able to put the link in the chat room and everything so people could see. But I hope you enjoy the games that we played tonight. I'm going to make sure I update everybody on my Facebook, my Twitter, and on Discord what games I'm going to be playing next week. And well, it's going to be this week, but this week Thursday is the next day I was streaming. I'm gonna let it be known in those 2 places what I am going to be playing, and I'm gonna let people play there. So for the Discord, it's subscribers only are the ones going to be invited to the ones that are a little bit more risque. Okay, and I have a few of them. Honey Pop is one of them. And a couple of others, but I'll let you know in Discord what those are. So I hope you guys have a good night or morning, depending upon where you are. And thanks for staying with my chat and my channel. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed your kiss. Feel free to subscribe or follow me to catch more episodes of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, good night.